Hi class, in this video here I want to give you an introduction to section 7.1 of your textbook by working through the first three MindScapes with you. And what this section of the textbook has to deal with, it has to deal with fractals, okay? Or what a fractal is in terms of what we're going to look at in this section is you're going to have an original picture, and then what you're going to do is you're going to replicate that picture again and again and again and again, or an object, you're going to replicate it again and again and again and again. And then you're going to look at all those repetitions and it's going to form some type of new picture for you to look at. All right, well, let me just show you this by working through the first couple examples. Okay, so on this quacked wheat box that you see here, okay, on the quacked wheat box, outline the sub-picture that is identical but reduced, okay, copy of the whole picture. So here's the original box, and then you see embedded within it, the duck is holding another one of these wheat boxes. And then within that picture, the duck is holding another one of the wheat boxes, and so on and so on. So the question says, roughly what fraction of the height is the reduced picture compared to the whole? Well, if you look here, what you have to do is you have to kind of guesstimate this reduced picture. What fraction is the height of this picture compared to the rest? So basically you're asking yourself is, okay, if I take this one picture, okay, how many of these could I stack on top of each other, okay, and fit within the original picture? So it looks like if I take this one here, I can fit one right on top of it and one on the bottom. So that means I could fit three of these, okay, and I have one here. So what that means is the reduced picture is roughly 1/3 of the height of the original. Now let's take a look at this one here. Okay, in this triangle here, outline three subfigures that are identical but reduced copies of the whole figure. Okay, so this is the whole figure. And what you can see here is that you can see the whole figure once here, and once here. So it looks like there's three subfigures here. Okay, for each subfigure you outline, compare its width, so this is our width, as a fraction to that of the whole triangle. Well, if you look here, the width of this triangle compared to the width of the entire triangle, so the width of just this one compared to the width of the entire triangle, it looks like that's roughly 1/2 of the original size, or the original picture here. All right, let's just do this last one. Shown below are 4 reduced copies of the whole picture of the fern. Okay, one is about 85% as large as the whole figure. Excuse me. So what that means is this large one here is roughly 85% of the whole picture. Okay, and the other 3 are much smaller, obviously, that make up the whole picture except for the stem. Okay, so some of the regions of the above figures are tilted over, as well as, well, if this is our main picture here, okay, these little ones are all reduced compared to it. That's how you're replicating them. All right, class, I hope that helped for section 7.1.